What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Death Note, Season 1, Episode 12. So, I don't know. It worked for Episode 10, where I didn't have to do the external link, but, I don't know, didn't work for Episode 11, so I guess we're going back to the external link method, and we'll probably stick with that for, the rest of the season. So, last time we got introduced to a new Death Note user, and you guys said that she is the same person from the intro, okay? And I really do feel like she's gonna be used by him, and she's gonna be a problem, like, that he's gonna have to try to keep her under control a lot, because it seems like she's the type of person to let her emotions get out of control, I guess. Like, I really don't believe that she is capable of keeping her emotions in check and, like, not letting her emotions cloud her judgment. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like she's unpredictable. So, he's gonna have to probably, like, manipulate her feelings. I feel like that's what he's gonna do, because it seems like she's probably gonna, like, fall in love with him or something. And that's kind of like why he's reaching his hand out to her in the intro, like, come here, my little pet. Just do everything Master tells you. Could be wrong, but that's kind of the way it's coming across right now. Maybe. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know what else to say. I'm trying not to look at my screens. I don't want to be, like, freaking out about OCD, but yeah. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video, and if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Pretty much, Light doesn't trust her really anymore with being Kira. She literally told them about Shinigami and Shinigami eyes. Pretty soon she might talk about Death Notes and, like, tell them the whole thing. She might, now that she knows this information, I know she's saying she only wants to share it with Kira, but she might not end up actually telling them about fucking what she just found out about how to kill a Shinigami, which don't really know if that's super important, but to the police, they just want to know how to stop, the humans, or, just kill you. But Shinigami can go around killing people as much as they want. So, but again, like, what's the point of the existence? Their, like, creator, I think, left them, which, I don't know who would have created them. I don't know if it's God. I don't know anything about that, like, that lore or whatever, but they've been questioning their existence. So again, like, if you're wondering why you're there, why is it such a big deal that he saved someone? Why is it such a big deal that he dies, when it's kind of like you don't even know why you're living in the first place? He had no reason to live other than to take lives from others. So for once, he actually, like, gave his life up to give someone else more life, to extend their life, whatever you want to say, right? So why, I don't know, like, why is that such a bad thing? I wonder. It kind of seems pretty great, to be honest. Doesn't it? I mean, like, it's sweet. Like, why, like I said, why else do you exist? Why else do you exist? Other than to just exist and take life. I kind of feel like that's the point. I think that's the lesson maybe he wanted them to learn. Like, maybe instead of taking life, you should give it. And he did, and it's kind of like his way of being able to move on. Like, maybe he's in a better place. Maybe that's me being optimistic. Maybe it's just, oh, now you're dead, motherfucker. You're stupid. Oh, why'd you save her? But I just feel like there's supposed to be meaning in that. And now she ends up with his death note. How crazy. I don't know if he would have wanted her to end up with his death note, though. It's probably the last thing he wanted for her. He probably wanted her to just live a good life. I wonder why he was watching her in the first place. Like, what drew him to her? When did she become this, like, dark and twisted person? Has she always been like this? Maybe she was, and he accepted her flaws and all, and he was in love with her, so that's crazy. And I did say, like, oh, is that her? Because it kind of felt like it was going to be that, but then it ends up like, oh, no, it's not. Because I didn't think it was. Like, oh, it couldn't be her. Her hair's too long. But again, if it's in the past, it's not like she can't change her fucking hair up. I'm stupid. But in the intro, her hair is, like, brown at one point, so it's kind of like, oh, Maybe I should have like put that together because they changed the color of her hair in the intro a lot. It's like blue, brown. It might have been red at one point. I know it's blue and brown. I don't know about red. I think Light's hair was red, but whatever. Anyways, that doesn't matter. So that I still don't kind of I don't know. I really don't get what Ryuzaki was trying to say about the whole Light will be, you know, um he'll look more innocent if he suggests the second cure theory, which I don't get his whole explanation on like why they would make him seem innocent, but whatever. I get that if he doesn't go along with it and tries to combat that and like kind of try to hide things, maybe it'll seem like he's trying to hide things for the real cure, like oh no no no, because you don't want them to get all the information that she just spewed at the mouth, like oh there's a way you can get this power, multiple people can have it. He wants them to all think that he's like the only one that can have it, because he wants to come off like this god, and if you have another god, well you probably don't seem as special. Like you're not the only one. If there's only one of something, it seems more rare. It's got more value. Um, I mean, yeah, it's like Light was looking at it for a bit, like, oh, I could use this guy. He could help me with my mission. But then she ends up, spilling the beans on too much shit. So you gotta no loose ends. You gotta silence her, dude. She's gotta go. But what else was I gonna say? I'm all over the place. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. Fuck, it's gone. But yeah, okay. So you support the second Kira theory because he's like, oh, the real Kira would want to support my death, so he wouldn't speak out about, there being a second Kira or something like that. It's like, oh, he would just let it happen. But if you think about and you support the theory of, oh, there's a second Kira, it might be like trying to stop his death. I think that's kind of how he was trying to explain it. I don't know. I don't really understand that, but I don't know how him like going against it and saying that there's a second Kira is gonna stop your death. What are you gonna do? Announce to the public, oh, this isn't the original Kira, so I'm not gonna follow your demands? Like, whether it's a second Kira or not, you're still gonna have to do it, right? I don't know. Well, I guess he doesn't have to do it, but if she starts threatening innocent people and you don't know how to stop her, and she's like, oh, the only way for you to stop all this is you sacrifice yourself, then I mean, but I don't know. He probably wouldn't do it because he doesn't want to give a criminal what they want. Well, anyways, and then did you see like Light's dad's hair? It's so graded. It's so much grayer than it was in the beginning of the show, but I think that's just kind of like showing us that he's just stressing out so much. Um, anything else? Think. So the whole like it was kind of funny how they're gonna have Light. Well, he did write that message about how pretending to be Kira or whatever, and he actually is Kira. I think that was just kind of cool. And then also like, um, hang on, like the girl, she she kind of like fell for it and all because it's like it really is him. I mean, of course she would. Like it's actually Light doing it. Like of course it comes off just like oh, and then he puts that little joke in there of like, oh yeah, let's make sure you kill L for me, huh? I can't like leave that in there, bro, because I don't actually want to die. Oh, I just thought it was funny. It sounds like something Kira would say. Okay, Light. That's gonna make you more suspicious. I mean, I don't think it did. I think it was just supposed to be like humorous, just for like because it's just like it's so serious right now, and there's just so much like it's so information heavy in this episode. I think. But anyways, so yeah, that was just funny. I liked that. It's like, oh, it's perfect. It's like having like Leonardo DiCaprio playing Leonardo DiCaprio in a movie. Like it's just perfect. Anyways, so what else was I gonna say? Shit. And then like the fact that he's in a coffee shop, literally talking about, oh, how am I gonna meet this second Kira? Probably thinking also, how am I gonna get rid of this bitch? Oh, I dropped my. I have to have something in my hand. To like do with my stress so I can think. Um, so I don't know. I just kind of like I thought that they would show them kind of like walking. Well, I guess them sitting that kind of away from each other, but in the same rooms enough. But I was hoping there'd be some interaction between them, like oh hi, hello, goodbye, and then I was hoping I would see her be like, oh my god, like I kind of sensed like is that Kira? Like just getting a feeling like sometimes like I don't know, like you can just get a vibe from a person, like they feel like they're a creep, and they look like they don't just look creepy, like you could just feel it, you know? Or like someone doesn't just like look like, oh, they look like they'd be fun, like they just like exude like happiness and just like a bundle of joy and just like, oh, you know, like I don't know, something like that. Like I thought that you'd just be able to like sense it, or you know, in anime, like they can like sense your like dark aura, your intent to kill or whatever. That I thought she'd be able to like, oh my god, but no. Anyway, so different anime, different anime. This one's they wouldn't do something like that. I just thought that's too cheesy. But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm really excited to see how they interact. Like I said, it just really feels like a Joker and Harley Quinn interaction. I mean, does oh my god, it's so perfect because okay, Batman is supposed to be L, and then Alfred's supposed to be watery. Kira or Light is supposed to be like the villain, okay? Joker. Joker okay, doesn't really act like Light, but you got your Harley Quinn. She not act like a Harley Quinn? It's perfect. We got Joker and Harley Quinn and Batman and Alfred. All this girl needs is a fucking mallet. Oh my god. She's even got that like gothic kind of like vibe to her. Like, ooh, it's so perfect. I love it. This is oh wow. This is just so good. I love putting together like these references and things. Ooh, yes, little Easter eggs. But anyways, anything else to talk about? Um, this is the thing. I really don't think Light would kill, Ryuk. I just really don't feel like that's something he would want to do. Like, why would you want to kill Ryuk? He's, I don't know. I just feel like they've kind of grown like closer to each other. They have some sort of friendship or relationship, and I don't see Light wanting to end that or get rid of that. I mean, granted, Light would still have the Death Note, so maybe he wouldn't give a shit, but I don't see him going out of his way to kill him because he's not really a nuisance. He doesn't really hinder his plans in any way. He's just an observer. Maybe the apples thing's a little annoying, but I mean, come on, guys. Like, Ryuk doesn't really do shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But, anyways, I think that's all I really have to say. So, yeah, and we're doing the external link method, so sorry, guys. But yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will catch you in the next reaction.